Welcome to the Wellness Pharmacy Podcast, the voice of a movement to redefine what it means to be a pharmacy. This podcast exists to educate, train, and empower pharmacists to deliver whole-person wellness care. We're here to help you expand your role as a clinician, improve patient outcomes, and strengthen community health. Our goal is to foster a professional community of forward-thinking pharmacies, working together to transform pharmacies into hubs of wellness. We advance the common business interest of independent pharmacies through shared resources, advocacy, peer collaboration, and industry standard that grows wellness as a sustainable revenue model. Together, we commit to serve with clarity and lead with purpose. We cultivate trust by uniting pharmacies through a shared vision and the pursuit of wellness as a way of life. Through collaboration and innovation, we create community and build a movement that reimagines the pharmacy of the future. This podcast is our way of bringing that conversation directly to you. I'm your host, Bradley Davie, and each episode we're going to explore stories, strategies, and insights to help you and your team create a culture of health in your community. Today, we're going to talk about different revenue models, like moving beyond the insurance model. We're going to explore things like programs and memberships. If you've ever felt trapped by insurance reimbursements that don't reflect the value you bring, this episode is for you. I've spent years working with pharmacies across the country who are searching for a better way forward. Does the insurance-driven model actually serve your goals? Are you financially stable? Are you fulfilled in your work? Are your patients actually getting where they should be? Too many pharmacies operate reactively, not strategically. There are common revenue models like the insurance model, where you get a fee for the service you provide or the medication that you fill. In the fee-for-service or insurance model, where you're paid per prescription filled or services that are reimbursable. Historically, this was sustainable, but margins compressed heavily over the last 20 years, and that led to burnout and financial instability, and many of our community pharmacies are shutting down. There is a better way to create cash-based revenue in your business, and you can start by creating packages and programs in your business around things like weight loss, nutrition, hormone support, chronic disease prevention, where you actually care about the outcome that your patient's receiving rather than just filling the prescription. These could be 3, 6, 12-month care journeys with measurable outcomes, where the patients invest in transformation, not transaction. You could also set up a membership model with reoccurring monthly fees for ongoing access and support. That could include things like wellness consults, supplement discounts, health coaching, or even priority access to the pharmacist. This is going to provide predictable revenue with stronger patient relationships. You can even have a hybrid approach where you still bill for insurance, but you bolt on programs and memberships. You could start small, pilot with a motivated group of patients, and you could evaluate over time. Some challenges or pitfalls that other pharmacists have faced are fear of charging their patients directly, lack of clarity on what they should actually include, or just the transition resistance from their staff or even existing patients. But you need to create structure. You need to have standard operating procedures, and you need to do it with confidence. And this all comes with a mindset shift. It's profit that funds your purpose, because you can't have a mission or a purpose without a margin. And if you're just billing for insurance, then you might not actually be able to stay open for very much longer. Same thing goes for your patients. In many cases, they're willing to pay for an outcome, whether they want to lose weight, they want to gain energy, they want to live longer, healthier lives, and they're ready to invest in their overall health. So you're not just selling this to them, you're delivering value and being compensated fairly for what it is that you're able to provide. We've been able to help many pharmacies running on 100% insurance add 3 or 6 month metabolic health wellness programs. The immediate new revenue stream, the improved outcomes, and the higher satisfaction in their patients has helped transform their business model. Transitioning from transactional prescriptions to a membership model, getting a steady $50 or $100 a month per member, covers a lot of fixed cost in the business, and it frees up your time to be able to invest in developing larger programs. The anatomy of a program can be different in a lot of cases based upon what it is that you have for an expertise, what it is that your patients have for problems, what kind of promises can you make to solve those problems, and then what kind of process can you take them through to be able to improve that outcome? So for instance, if a patient's problem is that they want to lose weight, or they're tired, or they're diabetic, then the outcome that you could help them achieve is losing the weight, restoring their energy, maybe balancing their hormones or their blood sugar. The process that you could take them through, you could do body composition assessments, you could do other consults with lab testing, you could help them understand what supplements could help them. You could be a health coach for them. You could help them improve the efficiency of how they reach the goal, the motivation that they have while they're striving for that goal, the accountability that they have, maybe the commitment that they need, or you have a lot of knowledge that you could provide to them to be able to help fill in the gaps and get them to the knowledge or resources that they need to achieve that outcome. And once you start to do this and you pilot it with some patients, you'll start to develop proof. You'll be able to show that you have helped people achieve this, and you'll have testimony. Key takeaways I want you to go away with from this episode is that insurance is not going to provide a secure future for you alone. And adding programs and memberships allow you to serve your patients more deeply and create sustainability for your business. The business must serve you first, and then the patients and your staff. So start small, pilot, track the outcomes, and then expand. If you're feeling the squeeze from insurance and you want to explore programs and memberships as a path, start with one small pilot. Choose one problem that you can solve for a patient. Design a 3-month program and invite your most motivated patients to join. I think you'll be surprised with how many people will be interested in learning. If you found this episode helpful and you'd like to join the Wellness Pharmacy Network, together we're building the models, sharing the playbooks, and transforming pharmacies into hubs of wellness. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.